Excuse me. I was going over there. I'm just trying to find this. You know the name of this restaurant? It's called Roosevelt. It's a hotel, I think.
What?
Roosevelt.
I'm sorry, I don't.
Okay. Before I go, first question.
Oh, sorry, I'm in a hurry.
Fuck. Shit.
Oh, that one right there, that one right there.
Oh, fuck. Excuse me, first question. I'm just trying to find the Roosevelt Hotel.
Roosevelt?
Walk
down to the left and where all the Hollywood characters are. Across the street and it's on your right.
It's on, okay, so...
It's right, it's just like literally directly
It's on the
across
corner?
the street.
Like on the corner,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Directly across the street on the corner.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, before I go, I don't know, you seem really artistic.
I guess.
Are you into the arts? Kind of like, because I have a friend, and she's kind of like working. Have you ever seen the commercials, like, they're doing like shampoos and stuff?
Yeah.
So you seem like one of those girls. Yeah. Are you into the arts, something like that?
I'm a fashion designer.
Well, yeah, I knew it, because you like, oh my god, like you seem really artistic.
Thank you.
I want to like create this game,
Yeah?
and then a lot of my friends are really into the arts, so they gave me like really cool ideas. So before I go, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
I'm working on a project, maybe an app, I don't know, for girls that like social media and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So can you give me like some idea, any idea that I can like work on?
I would probably be able to give you an idea, but I just worked an 8-hour shift and I'm completely brain dead.
Yeah, because look, this is what one of my friends told me. I'm from like a really religious family stuff. So my cousin, she told me like, you know, America, because they're going to pay or something. So they told me like, you should make something, like for example, like when girls are like, because my family didn't talk us about like having kids or sex like that, like most parents do.
Yeah.
So she told me like about creating like kind of like a app.
Yeah.
So you can like just put your finger or something like that.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna tell you, oh my god, so yeah, you are.
Yeah, that would be cool.
You're positive or you're negative.
That would be that'd be awesome.
That could be awesome,
yeah.
huh?
Yes.
But I'm trying to make
or
like
something that you could like make sure your drink hasn't been drugged.
Oh my god, that's super cool. Let me give you a hug.
No, like seriously.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people, huh?
Yeah.
Like they put something on the. What about like you just put like a little what is it, drop, right?
Yeah.
That's what is it called? Like a little drop on the phone, and then it's gonna analyze that whole thing?
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Like,
You see, you're smart.
It's just like it happens. It happens to all of my friends. So like, yeah, that'd be something that
Oh
definitely
shit.
be used.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, before I leave, I just noticed like you have like kind of like medium-sized hands.
Oh, I've got really big hands actually.
And I really like. I don't know. I'm into psychology, so that's kind of like the passion also. So can I tell you something before I go?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, let me see your hand. Look, let's see if you have like. Okay, close it.
Okay.
Okay, you have a pretty long hand. Okay, so let me tell you about this. You're gonna like it. It's just like 1 minute long.
Okay.
So, look, we have almost the same hand.
Yeah.
You see this index finger? It's like smaller than the ring finger.
Yeah.
So they say like people like us, we're kind of like more adventurous people,
Yeah.
risk takers, and then we actually are more like when you're dating some people like us. We're the people that like to give love,
Yeah.
but we don't really like if the person is getting like too far away, we don't really like care because we're confident in ourselves.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, you have ever like seen people like they have like this two, like they're like the same height,
Yeah.
like the same length. So people that have the same length,
Yeah.
they're kind of like really like peace lovers.
Oh, okay.
Peace lovers, so they're
Yeah.
kind of like the peace lovers of the world.
Okay, I
So
knew that.
they're always like, oh, I want to do this, and then like I don't know, they don't like fights.
Yeah.
And then when you're dating people like that, just look at their hand, or you can do it to your sister,
I'll
or
definitely
family,
do that. Yeah.
and then you can check their fingers. So the people that have fingers like that, the same length, this is a ring finger, right?
Yeah.
This is index.
Yeah.
Okay, so people that have those two the same length, when you're dating them, they're like supposedly like most of the faithful people in the world.
Oh wow.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
And then lastly, the last one, they say what is the last? Oh yeah, when the index is like longer than this one. So people that have this one, like the index longer than the ring finger, they're like super cocky, like too confident.
Really? Oh, I'm gonna have to start looking at people's hands.
Yeah, I don't know, it's psychology, so most of the time works.
That's really cool. I didn't know that.
Nah? You see, that's super cool. And then when you do that, just look at the finger, like this one is like longer than the other one.
Yeah.
So people are like really, a lot of people say that they're too cocky, like they're too confident.
Yeah.
Then they don't really care too much about others.
Yeah, that would make sense.
And then when you're dating them, they don't really make the first move.
Yeah.
So they're like the people waiting, kind of like cats. Have you ever had a cat?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You love cats?
Since I've been little, yeah.
So that it's kind of like similar on the personality of the cats and the people with like the fingers like that. So that's what they say about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start looking. When I go to work, I'm gonna check out all my friends' hands.
Yeah. Before I go, like you have what is it called? I'm from Argentina, so it's kind of hard. Like I'm always like thinking like.
Oh yeah, no, I get it.
What is it called? Oh yeah, sexy eyes. Yeah.
Thank you.
Do people tell you that or not?
A few.
A few ones?
Yeah.
Like what? Like cousin?
Well, I work at Hooters. So yeah, but
what is that place? I heard about that place, but never been there.
You'll have to walk in there and see.
Oh.
It's a completely different kind of restaurant.
It's like a family place, or?
We say we're family oriented, but when you walk in and you see how we have to dress, you'll understand what I'm talking about.
Oh, well, I haven't been there. Like maybe is it close here? Or?
It's super close. Yeah, it's just right across the street.
Oh, never been there.
It's a block down from the Roosevelt Hotel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really close.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, you like psychology, right?
Yeah.
Okay, another one before I go.
Okay.
Okay, look. Okay, now let me see your hand again.
Okay.
Okay, but this time you're gonna hold my hand. That's cool with you?
Okay.
Okay, so let's do it with this one then.
Okay.
So hold it like this, but hold it strong.
Okay.
Okay, so imagine that we're walking, right?
Okay.
So we're walking by, and then we see a cube,
Yeah.
kind of like a square. So can you tell me like how big is this cube? Like it's like super big, small size, or like
Little.
medium size? Oh, it's little. Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna tell you right now. So we keep walking, right? Hold it tight. Hold it tight.
Okay.
Okay. So we keep walking. Now we see the cube like super close to us. Can you see through this cube, or is like far? It's like blurry or solid?
When I think about the cube, I see like holographic.
Okay, so it's kind of like okay, so it's kind of blurry,
Yeah.
but you can see through a little bit. Okay, so that's super cool. I think that's true.
Yeah.
Let me tell you why. Because when you're meeting new people, the size of the cube represents like your goals, the goals that you have.
Okay.
So that means like you have like goals that you're like really about to complete them.
Yeah.
So you have like certain goals already in your mind, and then you're really close to achieve them.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
And then you just what was the other part? Oh yeah, it was blurry, right? The cube is blurry. So that means like when you're like meeting a person like, for the first time, you're kind of like in the middle, like you're polite, like you get to know the person.
Yeah.
But for you, in order to open up, you have to like meet the person for more time.
Yeah.
Like a couple, I don't know, like
yeah.
a couple
I'm definitely like that.
months or like a couple weeks and stuff like that. So that's the first part.
Okay.
Now keep holding it tight.
Okay.
The next part, we keep walking, right?
Yeah.
Now we see a ladder.
A ladder?
A ladder.
Okay.
Can you tell me like what is this ladder at? Like super close to the cube or like far away from the cube?
I wouldn't say super close, but not too far.
You say kind of like in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's cool. I'm like that also.
Okay.
So what they say about us is like people that choose like that. We have friends, but we're not really super close to them.
Yeah.
Kind of like we don't have like two, like you know, best friend and best friend forever.
Yeah.
Kind of have like people that we know, but we're not really close to them.
Yeah.
We kind of like maybe you know a lot of people. I know a lot of people also.
Yeah.
But I don't feel that connection, like the connection that you feel like with animals.
Yes, exactly
that's true,
what you're saying,
huh?
yeah.
Like, oh my God, like I don't know if you have pets.
I do.
You have dogs, cats?
Dog and a cat.
Oh, okay, yeah. Have you ever seen the dogs? Like, for example, like I used to have a dog, and then he just like passed away, and I was like even more sad, like when people like a family member or something like that. So I don't know. That's a feel that I connect with the animal.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next one.
Okay.
Hold it tight. So the next one, we keep walking, right? Now we see horse.
Okay.
So in this part, okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, but you see a horse, right? Like what color is this horse?
White.
It's a white horse. Oh, nice. Okay, is the horse like running wild or he's just standing?
He's definitely wild.
He's wild. He's like running wild, like. Well, that's super cool. Okay, let me tell you this.
Okay.
So the horse represents relationships.
Yeah.
So that means like when you're dating someone, you're like really pure.
Yeah.
Like kind of like you give it all.
Yeah.
So with the person because you're really attracted to the person because of the personalities of the person.
Yeah.
Because they make you feel good, right?
Yeah.
Like for example, a feeling when you're like never felt before. So that's because that's when you're dating someone. But you're not jealous.
Nope.
Because the horse is running wild. So that means like the horse is like, oh, the guy could be like on another city, on another country, or you're not gonna be like the needy girls, like for example, taking you 24/7, like, oh, what are you doing? Like, don't do that. That's bad. Or like,
I have friends like that, and it's annoying. I'm like, you can't do that.
at least
like,
just
no one
like
likes that.
once a week. Look, this is what I think. It's not about being needy. It's just about being persistent without looking needy.
Yeah.
Have you ever?
Too clingy.
Like for example, like once a week or once every 3 days, like, hey, how are you? Or how's everything going, right? And then the last part, is flowers.
Yeah.
And then we see a bunch of flowers. Can you tell me like where you see these flowers? Like they're super close to the queue, or
They're
like?
all of those. They're all around.
Oh, right
everywhere.
here?
Yeah.
Okay, so look, this is what it means.
Okay.
It means like you're planning to have like this super family type of thing, like in the future, and then you wanna try to find like this, kind of like in the movies, when you see a movies. So they're like super cool people. And then you see the husband coming, and then the wife receiving the husband, like, oh my God, how are you? How was your job or everything? And then that's what you want, like a family like that, having like, I don't know if you want like 2 kids, 1 kid, 1 girl, 1 boy.
I'm planning on having a few kids.
So that's basically what it means.
Yeah.
And
that's really cool.
So you never knew about this stuff?
No.
So that's basically what it is. And then before I go, like I was like, I don't know, I was dating this girl like a while ago.
Yeah.
And then everything was fine. She was pretty cute. She was tall. She was like, I like her. But then like I took her to a date, right?
Yeah.
So we were like on a date. And then this girl, you know what she did? Like she received a message from a friend.
Yeah.
So she started like screaming, like jumping on the table. She was like, what the fuck? And I was just telling her like stop because we're on the restaurant, like we're eating, right?
Yeah.
And then I was like, I hope you're not like that. Are you like that? When you're like, so you're telling me like you're not like that when you're like going out on the, so you receive a message, you're not gonna do that?
I wouldn't even check my phone if I was on a date. My phone would be off.
You see, that was well, yeah, because I just leave it on if an emergency occurs.
Oh, yeah.
Like for example, I don't know, my mom could be sick or family member. But then that's what happened, and then after that, she started like doing more crazy stuff. Like, like you know what I did with this girl?
What?
I just stopped talking to her because
that's all you can do. I mean,
that's all you can do, because who wanna like mess around with people like that?
No one.
So that's I don't know. So you mean like you're not like that when you're going out with people? So for example, like me and you go on a date, like what are you gonna do?
Well, I'm actually engaged.
That's cool. You get a high five. Well, actually, you can tell me. So.
I mean, it would depend on what kind of date it was.
You can see like it can be like a book date. Have you ever had it?
No.
Yeah, boys, it's kind of like amazing. You're gonna see like a lot of books and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then I can show you like a juice place.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do? Like for example, if we go to this place. Just imagine this.
I don't know. I would just like to get to know the person I'm going on a date with.
You see, that's pretty normal, huh? That's pretty normal. Come here, you're zero hard for that. So that's pretty like normal, because you're getting to know the person. You don't have to get like too attached to the person. So we can do this only as a friends, because you're engaged, right?
Yeah.
So we can try this like I don't know, maybe you can help me out with like a job or something like later on.
Yeah.